Yo, what's up? ADG, Rock Sports Games Network. I know you've been out there wondering, at least those who actually care about me and the channel. You've been out there wondering, when he's gonna say anything about the news. We've been through this. If you've been watching my videos, you already know. We've been through this. I've said there's some things I feel like we shouldn't even be talking about, discussing. It's just gonna be people repeating themselves over and over. But I feel like I may be discussing some things a little bit differently and a little bit more in depth than some of these channels may be doing with this particular drop today. Now, there's also another piece of news that I'm going to be sharing from Smack Talks that you guys may be seeing. I'm hyped. It's about Universe Mode, and you guys would want to know about Universe Mode updates. Well, promos are back, and it could make it so that your storylines are branching and you have options. So that's going to be pretty good. It already now that gets me excited. I didn't want to get hyped and excited because 2K have a way of just, they do a good job with their propaganda, with their promotionals and stuff. Now, this right here is from the official 2K press website. And I moved the link because I don't think I was supposed to be sharing there technically, but I can share the information and talk about the information, but I don't think I'm supposed to be sharing the link, so that's why I moved it out of the way. So all right, so let's go ahead and get to that. All right, so Roman Reigns named the WWE 2K25 cover star as franchise evolves at Bloodline Showcase, enhanced gameplay features, new match types, and new island experience. I'm not gonna play the trailer either in this video. You guys seen the trailer. You know where to go to get the trailer. I'll link you if you need that as well. But for this one, I'm not gonna show the official announced trailer. I'm just not gonna do it. So, there was some great stuff in that trailer. Of course, the Bloodline was in that trailer. We got several confirmations. There was a teaser on like new gameplay elements where you can jump from the barricade and things like that. So I'm talking like the ring barricade. All right, so 2K announced the newest installment of the flagship, and we're just gonna say this: the game will be coming out in March. I think the official date was named not that long ago too, but let me scroll down. I hate to do that to y'all, but I'm sure. Okay, March 13th. So the pre-order bonus will be available through March 13th, which is the game we will release. The pre-order available through March 13th. I'm sorry, I'm saying it 13th through March 13th, 2025. So we're going to talk about the digital copies and more later on in this video. We're going to go through all of this. I'm going to actually show you guys some screens as well as we go through this. So since we already talked about the pre-order bonus, let's go ahead and talk about pre-order stuff and pre-order bonus. Let's go ahead and look at this screenshot, for example. So this is the Wyatt 6. You can see Nikki. This is probably not a very good screenshot because it looks a little stretched, but you can see Nikki here. You can see Dexter and the gang, Gacy, Eric Rowan, looking pretty good. And I understand some of you guys are upset about this. You don't have to be upset about this being the pre-order bonus, because usually the basic pre-order bonus stays in every edition. Even if you don't pre-order, usually it's still in the box when you get it, or they'll allow you somewhere to get it usually. But I mean, if you're gonna get the game and you're gonna buy it at least by day one, it's not really, to me, it's not a big deal. All right, so they look pretty good to me. So continuing on here, so they talked about the pose of Roman Reigns with Paul Heyman looking on, celebrating the 35th anniversary of one of the most feared and iconic superstars in WWE history. The Undertaker cuts an imposing profile on the Dead Man Edition cover, while the Bloodline Edition covers features members of both Roman Reigns and Soul Sokoa Bloodline factions, including Jey Uso, Jimmy Uso, Paul Heyman, Sami Zayn, Jacob Fatu, Tama Tonga, and Tonga Loa, interwoven into the roots and branches of the iconic Bloodline family tree. Now, I'm glad they didn't do anything crazy. I'm glad they went ahead and announced these to be a part of it, because I mean, it is the Bloodline. I'm glad they didn't, separate it in any fashion where you had to get like DLC to get some of the other Bloodline members or something, because they got to be a part of the Bloodline showcase as it is. So good move on their part. Good move getting Jacob in there and everybody in a good fashion and right on point. So big up to them for that. Moving on though, and I may not read all of this out loud. I may just give you a summary and some of the parts that I think you guys really need to know. But I'm gonna try my best maybe to read all of it. Like I said, I want this to be a pretty much in-depth kind of watch along and discussion. So I want to hear about what you guys are thinking as you watch this. Maybe send some love, send some comments, send some questions, share your thoughts. New updates and gameplay advances, including 2K Showcase Bloodline Dynasty, the first retelling of the Bloodline saga, and an interactive celebration of the legacy of the extended NOI wrestling family. New match types and stipulations, such as the underground match, Bloodline rules match, which we had to know was going to be in there. We had to know this was going to be. And intergender matches, all which has been teased over the last couple of days. The return of chain wrestling. Now this is brand new, and a new My Rise experience with new My Rise returning, and much more. The largest ever WWE 2K roster of more than 300 superstars, legends, and Hall of Famers, including John Cena, Rhea Ripley, The Rock, Roddy Piper. I need to look at something. Sorry, I need to look at something real quick. Yeah, I had to make sure we were still rolling. All right. So John Cena, Rhea Ripley, The Rock, Roddy Piper, CM Punk, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Jade Cargill, Diamond Dallas Page, Booker T, Ultimate Warrior, Trish Stratus, and many more. Now we knew these were going to be in there, but 300 superstars, that's a crazy number. Third-person camera support in online matches, and the ability for each player to control their own camera has been added. Now, big up to Lex Express, because Lex was doing his LWF thing, and he wanted, some type of camera mode, for himself online. So he's gonna be able to have this. So hopefully you'll be able to also view the match even if you're not in it. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're hosting, hopefully. As well as a new brawl environment such as WWE Archives and the NXT parking lot. Yo, the NXT parking lot cannot be denied. But you all should know to stay out of the NXT parking lot, because things always happen in the NXT parking lot. But seeing the WWE Archives on here makes me remember that I was gonna watch that show. I started watching and I need to finish it. I stay busy, I tell y'all. I'm into so much stuff, man. That's why my life stay busy. And sometimes I don't even leave the house. A majority of the time I don't leave the house. The WWE 2K25 Deadman Edition and the Bloodline Edition are scheduled for worldwide release Friday, March 7th. So let's up that. So if you got the Deadman Edition and the Bloodline Edition, you're going to be able to play on Friday, March 7th, which is not that long. That's like a month and some change around the corner. 7 days prior to the Standard Edition, which will be available Friday, March 14th. So prepare. Get your money ready, get your bread up, whatever you need. And some of you guys, if you want to get in on that feature, the island, which I'm telling you guys right now, it may not be something you're interested in anyway, especially if you don't really care about custom players or anything like that. You may not care that much for it. I'm probably going to be diving into it when I'm looking for extra things to do, or if there are like some other unlockables in there that I may want. But outside of that, it's mainly for people that are, into their custom wrestlers, things like that. Their custom world. It's gonna be like a custom world, I'm sure it is. I'm not saying there might not be other elements, but we'll see. Okay, so Roman also signed professionally cited that the original and only tribal chief. Well, who said this? Hold up, let me read it though. I in person professionally decided the original and only tribal chief and extended NOI family are the focus of W2K25, said Roman Reigns. We've been building toward this moment for generations and challenge players everywhere to show me and my wise man, Paul Heyman, what they got and prove they're worthy of the attention of their tribal chief. Now that is talking about the island. And moving on to talk about the island, features an ambitious addition of the franchise to the players on PS5 and Xbox Series X. The island, an interactive online WWE themed world that provides an immersive experience, allowing players the option of focusing on a single player experience with the ultimate goal of earning the position in the bloodline or interacting and competing with other players they encounter. So, like I said, it's like another side career. You may not be interested in the bloodline. We'll just see. it's also just another like. Also, it could be like they say single player on a focusing on a single player experience, but at the same token, competing and interacting and competing with other players they encounter. So, you know, it's going to be a little bit of everything. So WWE 2K25 expands on the winning formula in nearly every aspect of the player experience, said Greg Thomas, president of Visual Concepts. Our new approach to 2K Showcase and My Ride storylines really tap into the creativity of the development team, and we're excited to see our community enjoy these updated features. My deal with the showcase: make it like it used to be. I don't want a bunch of real life footage. We can't even use that footage. We can't. Content creators cannot play 2K Showcase. You really can't. Half of it's gonna end up being bushed up and being blocked. We can't. Stop it. Just stop it. It's not working. Plus, I like seeing like the interactions that the old showcase mode had. The last time it was great was 2K14 in my opinion. But at the same token, I mean 2K15 showcase was not that bad because it had like, you know, some of those interactive features that I just spoke about. Can't remember 16, but anyway, the new 2K Showcase hosted by the wise man Paul Heyman celebrates one of the most iconic wrestling family dynasty, the Bloodline and extensive and wide family, featuring Roman Reigns, The Rock, Yokozuna, Jacob Fatu, and more. Players can relive historic showdowns or flip the script and change the outcome of select matchups. So you can flip the script, okay? Dream matches between the members of the Bloodline and WWE superstars and legends offer a what-if fantasy element to settle fan debates and start fresh feuds in addition to some surprises in store. So I like that. So that's gonna have moments where you don't really know what's gonna happen. You don't know what they're gonna tell you or what kind of events may unfold if they added like events like live, you know, like quick time events that change things and stuff like that, or specific cinematics. The Island, the interactive world made up of a series of areas built around WWE themes. The Island offers players the opportunity to explore the challenges of other players while playing to earn the WWE contract by impressing the original Championship Roman Reigns by completing quests, taking on challenges, completing in live events, earning unlockables, and upgrading and customizing my superstars through multiple storyline chapters. The Island allows players to step outside the ropes and rule beyond the ring. Available only on PS5 and Xbox Series X. So, like I said, that could be a very cool mode. I'd love to hear more about it. A roster for the ages. WWE 2K25 brings an unparalleled lineup. We already read all this pretty much. They told us about the roster for the ages, the new match types and improvement. I want to read this. Intergender matches. Did I talk about all these? They do mention it. Lita, LA Knight, Batista, China, Niger. We knew a lot of them was gonna be there. Intergender wrestling makes its long way to debut in WWE 2K franchise. WWE player created superstars in the men's and women's divisions can now compete against each other and set up limitless matchups across all game modes. Additional features include the return of chain wrestling, bloodline rules match, underground match, and a new barricade diving. More details on each new match type will be shared soon. So there is not going to be a Heritage Cup, which is kind of sad. It seems like I don't think if they didn't announce it with this, it's not going to be in the game. My GM Online multiplayer. So now intrepid GMs can take their show on the road and challenge general managers worldwide and enhance My GM for WWE 2K25. Now with online multiplayer up to 4 players. Players draft WWE superstars and legends to their weekly show's roster and lead their brand through multiple weeks with a bigger selection of general managers across brand, premium live events, and more. So that's gonna be crazy for some. I doubt I'm gonna do that. But you know, MyFaction, I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that's gonna like that. So now Xavier and them, they don't have to worry about being in the same room. They can, you know, him and Tyler can do it from across the country. I think that's the main reason why they did it. MyFaction, the collectible card battle mode is back. Y'all know that's kind of my mode. People get, you know, wonder why. It's just, I don't know. I like collectible card games, I guess. Back with updated features, new content, and more ways to play. Faction Wars now features new mode types, which we need, and 50 new stages. I wonder if they're just talking about, you know, the Proving Ground things. World Tour replaces Proving Grounds. Okay, so now we got something different. I wonder if it's more than just a name. Enabling players to travel to different locations in a non-linear approach. So instead of just stages, they're going to say you're in different locations. We'll see. while additional match type support for live events and online matches. So additional match type support. Okay. So hopefully we're gonna get those more matches. Like I said, we definitely needed that. Why can't we play war games in MyFaction? And new community events offer enhanced replayability. New theme card packs and goals will continue to roll out regularly throughout the year with seasonal content refreshes. That's not really new, but we'll see what they do. My Rise players guys, their My Superstar from the women's or men division in a single and multi-gender My Rise storyline where Bayley, Kevin Owens, and other superstars infiltrate NXT in an attempt to take control of the entire WWE, featuring new personality choices that lead to specific storylines, as well as brawl environments, unlockable arenas, characters, usable objects, and more, plus new ally storylines involving Jey Uso, Bianca Belair, Seth Rollins, and other WWE superstars. So that is interesting. But the thing is here, did they just put it all in one just now? But no, they said from women or men's division in a single and multi-gender. They say multi-gender My Rise storyline. So they might have just mixed it all together instead of having separate. So when you think about it, that also ties into the intergender matches. So I'm wondering if that's gonna kind of screw up My Rise in a way, or did they just make it easier on themselves? We'll see. More to that to come. Universe. WWE 2K Sandbox Mobile sees new upgrade that gives player greater control over the universe experience, including the longer return of promos. The new system includes multiple promo types and outcomes with new cutscenes and branching story lines. Now, I want to show you guys something because I'm going to go back to X and show you guys something real quick. So what I'm going to do here, go to Smack Talks. I should just search for them, right? I should just search Smack Talks. Can I not type today? All right. Like, dude, sometimes you can't talk either. You can't type, you can't talk. What can you do? Okay. So this beautiful screenshot right here. Oh my God, this beautiful screenshot. I love it. I love it. And I love Becky's hair in this. And I love her outfit. I didn't really like her in the last one. It looked like she's actually wearing her, entrance attire, ring gear in this promo instead of just her thing. So you can see how it says, I got to talk with the crowd and win them over. How should I handle my next match to get the spotlight all on me? I got to win my next match. I'm going to pull off a win with a challenge. So the funny thing is they were kind of offering this with the curator mode, but it wasn't as big as it should have been. But now it's going to be in regular universe mode and things like that. And I really like that. That's cool. You know what I mean? I cannot wait to, get started on this thing, man. All right, let's get back to where we was. So, yeah, universe mode has been updated. How well will it tie in? We'll see. Will it work? Will it bug out? We'll see. The hallmark of the WWE 2K franchise and creation suite, the best in the class, most detailed, robust creation suite remains one of the driving forces behind players' self-expression as they design their own custom superstars, GMs, referees, arenas, entrances, movesets, championships, crowd signs, and more. So hopefully that means we're going to actually be able to make a referee, not just make a referee outfit that we can use the entire time without setting to special referee. Like, that would be cool, because I'm gonna be honest, they did a terrible job with Jessica last year, and hopefully if they do the same thing this year, I can just make my own. We can make our own, so sometimes you just you're doing that custom league, you want something special. Now I'm thinking about bringing back my universe mode, so we'll see. WWE 2K25 features 3 editions of the game: Standard Edition, Deadman Edition, and Bloodline Edition. Now I'm just going to talk about the prices and what's included in some of these. So you got the $69.99 for both gen console versus. So this is going to be, so if you buy this one, it has the free upgrade with a dual gen entitlement. So that's kind of cool. So look, they're saying like, look, we know you're having problems, but when you ever get it, look, you got a ticket to the PS5 version of the game. Pre-offer bonuses also include the Wyatt 6-pack, Uncle Howdy, Dexter Loomis, Nikki Cross, Joe Gacy, Eric Rowan, plus for PS5 and Xbox Series X. What? So, check this out. The PS5 version has the Uncle Howdy and Nikki Cross mask cosmetic item for the island. So, if you're gonna be playing the island, you're gonna get these cosmetic items for your star on the island. The Deadman Edition will be available for $9.99 for PS4, PS5, Xbox Series X, Xbox One, and PC. The Deadman Edition includes Standard Edition, the Wyatt 6-pack, the Deadman Edition bonus pack, which includes the Mattel Elite. So that means the toy stores will be back. We kind of knew it. I just hope it's not. Hope we have more than Mattel stuff this year. Give us some good updates to actual characters. Greatest Hits Undertaker, the original Undertaker, 90, the Undertaker 90, Persona cards and playable superstars, a usable earn object. A usable earn object. What is that for? Undertaker 95 mask cosmetic item for the island. So I think the earn object and the mask is for the island. And Brother Love Manager, plus a season pass to all 5 post-launch DLC packs in 1500 BC, which you guys should know by now isn't as much as it seemed. The Deadman Edition will be available from March 7th, 7 days ahead of Standard Edition. Players who pre-order Deadman receive the WWE 2K24 cross-gen base game digital. So that is still digital only. So I'm saying 2K at least make it so we can change our screens or something in the game. Now the Bloodline Edition, $129. And I'm gonna find a way to get it. I don't know how, but I'm going to get it. I'm gonna be uploading every day. So in addition to the Standard Edition and bonus content, Deadman Edition, the Bloodline Edition, excuse me for a second, I gotta make sure I'm still recording here. I'm scared I'm gonna run out of space. The Bloodline includes the Standard Edition, the Deadman Edition, and the Bloodline Edition includes Ringside Pass, which is the Season Pass, plus Superstar Mega Boost. So if you want that Superstar Mega Boost, you need the top edition now. The Rock Nation of Domination pack, which features the Rock Nation of Domination Persona card. So, oh man, it looks like we're gonna get some Nation of Domination stuff in this. So that could mean some stuff for Farouk and other people too. If we're gonna see some D-Lo or not. All right. So the playable superstar will only be available as part of the Bloodline Edition, plus the Bloodline Edition bonus pack, which features the Mattel Elite Series 114 Jey Uso and Mattel Greatest Hits Roman Reigns Persona cards and playable superstars for Xbox. They just say in playable superstars for Xbox Series XX and PS5. This pack includes a Family Above All hoodie, OTC shirt, Yeet tank top, and Yeet sunglasses cosmetic items for the island. Like I said, this is maybe this they're gonna be doing some microtransactions on this island. We already know that. So, but you don't have to have this stuff, But if you do, more power to you. I mean, it is what it is. But this also includes an additional 32,500 VC. Also included is the WrestleMania 41 pack, which features WrestleMania 41 Arena. Yes, they're doing it again. 2 WrestleMania 41 main event superstars Persona cards. So what they're gonna do, whoever's in the main event of WrestleMania gonna get 2 Persona cards. So this is what I'm saying. This is what they're saying they're gonna do. That means they're gonna update whoever's in the main event this year. And I'm gonna do another video for some of this stuff. They're gonna update the main event superstars at WrestleMania. So you're gonna have so think about this for a second. What does this mean if somebody, if there's somebody who's not in the game? What does this mean? Well, somebody who has an old version of themselves. Let's say Alexa Bliss does return. She ends up in the main event of WrestleMania. So they're gonna update Alexa Bliss. So you're gonna have the old version and the new version. This is crazy. This is going hard. Or it could be something simple where you just get a CM Punk attire, but still it's going hard. So Main event superstar persona cards and playable superstars, and a new superstar persona card to be announced, which will be available summer 2025. So in summer 2025, this stuff will come available. All right, so the Bloodline Edition, as you know, will be available March 7th, and that pretty much includes all the big time information, all this other stuff, this tidbit stuff. So yeah, there you guys have it. It's crazy, man. I'm gonna show you guys a couple of screens too, because I promised to show you guys some screens. And then we're gonna be out. So that's a header of all the different things there. We're gonna take a look at the screenshots. So we got the Bloodline right here, and Jacob Fatu looking so crazy right now. Jacob Fatu is going hard. I'm gonna open this image in a new tab so we can look. I was hoping that I can make it bigger, but I can't. So let's go back to the other tab. But looking good, man. Looking good. Y'all ready? 'Cause I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready now. I wasn't really hyped before. I'm ready now. We already seen the Y6, so I'm not gonna show that. Look at the statue of Roman on the island there. You can see Dom in this picture. Now, Rhea model doesn't like it would change that much, but her model's been good in my opinion. To each his own. But we got mustache Dom here, and that's cool. And you can see the fuzziness on his boots and stuff like that. I really like that. So yeah, that's that. Now this last picture, I showed it off on X myself not that long ago. It shows that Lola Vice is in the game. We only seen her booty-os right there, and you see Shayna, like, she got a little bit of makeup there. I seen some people on X saying that she needs an update. Like, she got a little bit of makeup update there, but who knows? A lot of times these screenshots do not match the final version of the game. We can kind of see Lola a little bit here. It looks like she's gonna be looking good. Her hair looks decent from that angle in a way, you know. So I'm not really hating on the attire, but the other thing you need to notice, a lot of people been wondering about the people on the outside of the ring. Like, you got a couple of people here and there. I wonder how many is gonna be there, especially on current gen. Passion, I hate to say it, I'm really not gonna, I'm not gonna even go through that conversation, but there goes the last I am hyped now. I wasn't hyped before, but I am hyped now. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready for WWE 2K25? And if I said 2K24, I do apologize. I get used to saying one name, then I have to adjust to the next. I do this with all my games that have like yearly editions. I start calling the past name, and it takes me forever once the new game come out. But yeah, with that being said, man, we discussed this for about 30 minutes, man. 30-minute video, man. Give me some love on this, man. I went down and out on this, discussing it, and then I'm probably gonna do individual videos for certain things that I really want to discuss even more. I'm gonna try to chapter up and bookmark it. Help me in the comment section below if you could. And with that being said, yeah, that's been another edition of WWE 2K25 Let's Talk. We're on the road to some official news now. No more teasing, no more speculating. I ain't got time for that, man. I want to know the juicy. That's it. I don't want to be involved and think about things that ain't gonna happen, not gonna happen. I want to know what is gonna happen, and then maybe speculate from there. With that being said, I'll see you guys next show, next video. I'm out of here. Peace.